Welcome to the Skein Witch YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Alicia, or Ali for short. If you like talking crochet or knitting or all things crafty, definitely subscribe to my channel and follow me, my pretty. Good morning. Today is Monday, February 14th. It is Valentine's Day. I'm going to be doing a little bit different of a video this week and probably next week because I have the next 2 weeks off of work, which is super exciting. If you don't know, I am a hairdresser, so getting 2 weeks off consecutively is like rare. But anyways, I decided that I am gonna do like a vlog kind of style. If you have seen Cozy Cardigan, I know her name is Mel, I forget her last name. She's here on YouTube. She also does a podcast. She's fantastic. I love watching all of her videos. So I think that I'm gonna do her style video for the next 2 weeks. So I'm just gonna like talk to you guys a little bit, and then I'll check in through the week to talk about what I've gotten accomplished. I don't really have anything going on, so I think I can do a decent amount of knitting. I know like the last weekend of February I am going away for 3 days with my boyfriend, so we will see. Sorry I sound froggy and weird. I literally just woke up, so I haven't even had my cup of coffee. I'm starting to edit the video and I realized that I lost some footage explaining what I'll be working on. So really quickly, I am going to be working on the festival sweater by PetiteKnit, and that is using Mace of Skeins DK weight in the color Snow and Winter Pine. And then I'm also working on the Tulip Sweater by Melody Hoffmann, and I am using, again, Mace of Skeins in the club fingering base. The colorway is Candy Hearts, and I'm also using Alpaca Blaze in the color Ballerina. So again, sorry I lost the footage. I have no idea what happened to it, but those are the two projects I will be working on this week. I have Rico sitting right behind me. Hello, cutie. So I did just come back from my little Valentine's Day breakfast date. It was super cute. We just went to the diner. My boyfriend has work today, so we figured just doing breakfast would be easier for the both of us. So before I did go out though, I was able to cake up my yarn. So again, this is Candy Hearts and Alpaca Blaze from Hobie, caked up together. I don't know if this is how people do it, but I figured that it would just be easier to cake it up this way. I will be casting this on. You have to use a 4mm or US 6 to do the ribbing, and then you go up, I think, 2. So this cast on calls for a tubular cast on, and I watched a video on how to do a tubular cast on, and I get it. I just don't know how to then work off of the tubular. So I am gonna go against the pattern and just do a regular long tail cast on. I don't know if there's a difference. I think that with a long tail it's less stretchy than the tubular. I could be wrong, don't quote me. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I am just gonna do a plain old cast on because I can't figure out what I am doing wrong with the tubular, and I've started over like 4 times, maybe more, way more than 4 times. And I just feel like I'm gonna end up destroying the yarn or felting the yarn. I don't know if alpaca felts, but I just don't want to rough house it any more than I already have. So I'm just gonna do a regular long tail cast on and hope that it is all well. Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, February 15th. Last night I started on the German short rows. I ended up getting lost in the pattern and I ended up frogging it. So this morning I started doing the ribbing again. I believe I'm almost there. It has to be 3 centimeters. Yeah, so I can start the German short row. I have to say that I think it's just because I'm a beginner and I don't really understand the pattern that it's actually very difficult to read. I don't know, I'm very, very confused. Like I said, it could just be because I'm a beginner and I don't really understand what's happening. But I did the German short row for my festival sweater, and I don't know. I understood that one and I did it on that one, but on this pattern, I can't figure it out. I'm gonna try again and see. I mean, I have to do the setup row before I even do the German short row. I'll let you guys know where I'm at on that. But in the meantime, I'm drinking some coffee, watching a podcast. I am watching Potter and Bloom, her podcast, which I love watching because she's so funny. I was gonna work on my festival sweater today. I was gonna do like an every other day kind of thing, but being that I had to frog this last night, I just kind of want to get myself back to where I was. I don't plan on doing much today except for knitting. I did a lot of errands and stuff yesterday. I had to record the giveaway winner and edit and post that video, so that kind of took me a little while. So I will work solely on knitting today, hopefully. Okay, so it is 11:07. I have a little bit of an update. So I did get past the German short row. Let's see. I did the setup and then I got through round 1 and 2, and now I'm on round 3 and I have to knit to the beginning of round. So this has been pretty complicated for me. Again, like I said, I am a beginner, so to you guys it might not be that hard, but for me it was a struggle bus. I had to watch like 4 different videos. I just could not figure out the German short rows on this pattern. I did have to do German short rows on the festival sweater, but I believe that with PetiteKnits she had a like video attached, so I just watched the video and I was able to do it. This one, I don't know why, I guess just because of all of the markers, I had no idea where to even start. My problem is I think too much, so I'll sit there and dwell on one thing, and what I need to learn to do is just keep knitting, because that's exactly what I did. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it, and if it's wrong, I'll have to frog it, and if it's right, then cool. So that's exactly what I did. I kind of just winged it, and reading the pattern, I seem to be doing the right thing because I am right on track. So yeah, right there. Like 3 rows back. My thing is that whenever I mess up, I like to frog immediately and start all over, but then I get really frustrated, so now I don't know what to do. My fiber friend on Instagram, their name is Momo, told me about just dropping the stitches and then fixing it. I don't know if I could explain that properly, but I will link the video down below on how to fix a drop stitch. So pretty much you let the stitches go and then just fix it. I'm enjoying my cup of coffee. All day yesterday I worked on the Tulip Sweater. I mean, I got a good amount done, but I'm such a slow knitter. I wish that I had more done. So this is the neck. It's a raglan style sweater. I'm gonna have to work on my festival sweater. I did a row last night. I'm hoping that once I finish the current rows that I'm working on, so I need to do, it's 10 here and then the bobbles. So far I have 3. So I need to finish the rest and then do the bobbles. And then I think I'm going to try it on and kind of see how it falls. I do think I want to make this into like a cropped sweater. Hopefully this will look good cropped, so that way I can kind of get this one off the needles. I do really want to have this finished and blocked and everything for the weekend that I am going away. My primary focus is this sweater, to try to get those rows done, and then kind of I'll put the stitch wire in it and try it on and see how it's going. So I'll check in with you guys later on. I didn't get a lot of knitting done yesterday because I started to reorganize my little craft area. So I am practically done with the 10 rows on my festival sweater. Yeah, I just have like this much to do, which I could do right now. And I think before I start the bobble row, I am going to put the stitch wire in it and then just try it on really quick. I have to finish organizing my craft area and my actual desk because it is a disaster. I decided to, so I had a desk, and then I found this other desk that kind of matches my room a little bit better than the one that I had. So I did try to sell my old desk on Facebook Marketplace, and I did have a few people, like, you know, a few people were interested, but they wanted to give me like nothing for it, which I understand it's a used desk, but at the same time, like, I did spend a decent amount of money on the desk. So what I ended up deciding was, because like I just don't want it to end up in like a landfill somewhere. You know, I want it to be used because it's a fairly new desk. So I decided I am going to use that desk as like my craft desk. And then I have this like cart thing that also used to hold like my embroidery machine and all of, like, you know, like my knitting needles and everything, because I had like little drawers. I got it from Michael's. But it's kind of flimsy, which, you know, I've had this problem before with Michael's furniture. It's very, like, you know, I've tightened the bolts on it and the thing just, it's just flimsy. So I'm gonna use that probably, I'm gonna probably put that in my closet and then use that for extra storage. I really don't know yet. I was also thinking about just giving it to my dad so he could put it in his shed and use it as like storage for his tools. Because he has a toolbox, but it's just not in his shed, it's in the house. So yeah, so I have a lot of organizing I have to do because then I started to just clean out everything. I have to do that, put the stitch wire in my festival sweater, and then I have to do a few rows of the tulip sweater because I didn't work on that yesterday. Yeah, that's what I have for you today. I think I'll check in during the day and I'll let you all know how it goes. I think that this is probably long enough, I think. I'm gonna do obviously the bobble row and then I will have to do the ribbing. But I think that's a good length. I mean, my belly button's here, so I think it'll be like it'll be longer than cropped. Hello, my pretties. How are we all doing? This is the last update for this video. I didn't get too much knitting done, unfortunately. I did a lot of cleaning the last 2 days, so I really haven't been knitting too much. But on the bright side, I am on the ribbing of the festival sweater, as you can see. And then with the tulip sweater, I did not get anything done since the last time I showed you all, but I'll show you guys again. There is the tulip sweater. So, like I said, this is the last update for this week. I'm gonna try to vlog the same way kind of next week, so let me know if you like this style of video. If you don't, I get it. Not everybody's into like the vlog styles. I don't know if I'm gonna do any check-ins over the weekend, but if I do, obviously that'll be in the next video. If you all enjoyed this video, definitely give this a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye!